How you doing, YouTube people? This Rio 855. I want to talk about Cosby, Bill Cosby. It really saddens me that Bill Cosby is going through what he's going through. Uh, that they would send an old man to jail. Whether he's guilty or not, I don't know. But still, this after almost 40 years. In some cases, it goes back to the early 70s. Just let you know that we have gotten sicker and sicker. And to send somebody to jail after that, after so long, with minimal evidence, it's crazy. I'm not a fan of the modern day Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show. That wasn't my favorite show. I'm a huge fan of Fat Albert and the I Spy days and what he did in the 70s with Sidney Poitier. He's an iconic comedian from Philly. And he broke down a lot of barriers at the time. He came on the scene in the 60s, mid 60s, and there was a lot going on with comedians. And the comedians that he came up with was breaking barriers. People like Dick Gregory, Flip Wilson, and Richard Pryor. Cosby was among that. Richard Pryor came a little after and wanted to be like Cosby. But you had the sense of, with the Dick Gregory and the Cosby, they was breaking barriers. And so many comedians, you had people like Godfrey Cambridge. Lenny Bruce had broke through with his comedy. Red Fox was hot. Bill Cosby kept it clean. And he was different. You like that about him. There was other comedians that kept it clean, did other things. People like Nipsey Russell with the poems. And there was one other cat, I forgot his name. I think it was Kirby something. He did a lot of impressions. So you had a wealth of black comedians at that time. But Bill Cosby was one, he broke through. He broke through the mainstream. He sold a lot of records. He was Grammy Award winner. And then later on, he started doing a lot of producing, a lot of things that was more independent in the 70s after I Spy with Fat Albert, and a lot of specials, a lot of stuff with a lot of positive feedback. I think when he got into the 90s, he wanted to get something that would be his own for our people. And he wanted to buy NBC. That pissed off the powers that be. They didn't like that. So Cosby had to be punished for it. And I got a little conspiracy thing with Ennis Cosby, his son. I think that it didn't happen that way as they said it. But that's for another video. Then with the woman, with the affair, they was nailing Cosby with having a rendezvous with the woman. And he admitted that. But he told them that wasn't his daughter. So, hey, we got to get Cosby with something else. So, years later, here come the thing with the women. They had to nail Cosby because he was too much of a threat. But they came after him at a time where he didn't have any power. Old frail man that's going blind or is blind already. It just lets you know hell has no fury, or the devil. They don't give a damn. They will hit you when you're down. I'm always going to be with the brother. Whether I agree with him or disagree. There's a lot of things I disagree with him, but that's life. People agree and people disagree. And you got to take that. People going to criticize you. But I look at the positive. The positive outweigh the negative. And when you have people that's good, they positive always going to outweigh the negative. And you got to look at that. And the things he did and the money he gave. But the devil, all they want to do is focus on the downfall. There's so many people doing wrong out here. We living in the devil's world. But there's some good people in the world. So the world is going to continue. And we'll make it. But that's a real sad image to see. An old man being quartered off to jail. You got people getting off at killing people, killing innocent, young, Afrocentric men. It's sad. I feel for a lot of women that go through a lot of abuse, sexual assault. It happens. It happens a lot in Hollywood. But this case is just too weak. You got people or producers abusing their power now. I don't know what goes on in Hollywood. I'm not a Hollywood insider. You can see the wrong what's going on. You see it every day. And that's all I can, say on that is what I see. But I can't say something that I don't know about and report and say, yeah, this is what goes on, this is what goes on. No, only say what I see and I read or research. But this Cosby thing is sad. So I just want to tell the YouTube people that I'm sick, real sick, that Cosby at 81 years of age had to go through this. And it's a disgrace because they're just taking all our icons, whether they're killing them or dismissing their name, disgracing them. It's sad. The past 2 years the past 10 years has just been sad. Losing people like Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Isaac Hayes, Bernie Mac, and a host of others. Aretha Franklin. But it's just sad that a lot of them, exception to Aretha Franklin, the way they died, it's horrible. I'm gonna have to do a video on our lost icons. So in closing, I just want to say, sad to see Cosby in that predicament, but let's just support the brother and keep everything he's done alive. Cosby will always live on. So peace, and may God bless everybody.